Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am finally in my office. I'm back in Minnesota. I just got back actually today. I got up at 3:30 this morning and flew back to Minnesota with Tim today. So we got back about 10:30 or so. So we got back to the apartment about 11:30, and then I did a bunch of stuff to get ready for videos that I'm filming for you guys this week, and I had a bunch of work to do and all that fun stuff. But I'm doing this video today that I'm really excited about. It is an oldies but goodies video, so it's kind of like rediscovering some of your old favorite products. And my friend Kirsten and I are doing this video together. You may have seen her on her channel. Her channel is called It's Kirsten, and she's so awesome. I love this girl to death. She's actually a client and a 3S fitter, which is super fun. So I've been training her for a while, and we've been friends for years, like a couple years, a long time. She's been one of my beauty friends for a while, and she's just really fun, super outgoing, really funny. Her channel is very bubbly, and she's got such an outgoing, awesome, like kind personality. I just really adore her. So we are doing this video in collaboration. This is actually one of her ideas. We're doing another video together, but she had so many really good ideas for videos that I was like, we have to do both of these because I love this. I've never done like an oldies but goodies video. So anyway, make sure to go check out her channel. I will have her channel and her video linked below. Subscribe, tell her I sent you, give her some love, and then let's go ahead and get into my favorite oldie but goodie products. So I went basically like one product for everything. So one primer, one foundation, one eye primer, one mascara, and I am wearing every product that I'm going to show you. I almost filmed me putting everything on and then just decided not to because I think that would have made this video like 30 minutes long, because I just would have talked forever about every single product. So I decided to go ahead and do my makeup, but everything I'm talking about will be in this video. Like, there's nothing I put on that's not one of these products, which makes me really excited. So this look you can get with all these products. So first thing is my favorite oldie but goodie primer. This is one I got, like, I feel like a couple years ago now. This is the Gorgeous Cosmetics First Base Foundation Primer. They sent this to me along with a couple other of Gorgeous Cosmetics products. This is pretty pricey. I believe it's $40, but it is so good for oily skin specifically. It's kind of mattifying, but it also just primes your skin perfectly. When I wear this, my makeup does not oxidize. It does not look blotchy. It's very even, and I love the way that my foundation applies after I use this. Honestly, forgot about this, and I am so glad that I pulled this back out, and I'm definitely going to be using this more regularly now. And then my favorite oldie but goodie foundation, you guys, oh my gosh, I forgot this thing existed, is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup. Oh my gosh, this is so good. This is all I'm wearing on my face. It applies so smoothly. I forgot how amazing it blends, and it just looks really like a second skin. It looks very natural on the skin. I have the shade Warm, just so it's, I have a warm color. Yeah, W5 Warm. It's just really good. It's a luminizing makeup, but it's not super oily or dewy looking, and so I don't feel like I need to apply a bunch of powder with this. It's really, really nice, about light to medium coverage, but it'll cover some blemishes. I have a couple down here, and it looks really nice on the skin. So I'm a huge fan of this for oily or dry skin. It'll look really good, and it gives you that glow without being really heavy and cakey and oily. It literally applies like a moisturizer. Like, it soaks right in, and it just looks beautiful and natural. So huge fan of that. And then I used to work for Dior. I was a makeup artist for Dior a few years ago. A long time ago, actually. And one of my favorite products that I haven't used in a really long time is the Dior Skin Nude Concealer. Now, the shade that I got was 001, which is ivory, and it comes in this kind of a tube. It's really, really, really nice and gorgeous and super lightweight. So if you're looking for a really light concealer, something that's going to hide dark circles but isn't going to look cakey and kind of accentuate any lines or wrinkles you may have under your eyes, this is great. It's also like a really good concealer for more mature skin that is a little bit drier under the eye. It's very hydrating, but it also, like, you can see, it brightens up my under eye. It looks really pretty and very natural. So I am a huge fan of that. Then, surprisingly enough, my favorite powder is something so totally random, and I can't even remember who introduced me to this line, but it was definitely a YouTuber. It's the Everyday Minerals, and I don't even know if this brand still exists, but it is their face powder, and it's the Natural Reflections Finishing Powder in Light. I use this under my eyes and just in my T-zone a little bit. I love this stuff. It's so cheap. I feel like this was $2 or something like that, and I got it in like a set. It came in a set of 4 so that you could pick your shade, and it was like maybe $10 for the whole set of 4, and I love this. If I can find this website, I will link it below along with this product. So good. It's the Natural Reflections Light Finishing Powder. Love it. So, so, so good. And it would be really good for baking if you do baking on your face. Love that. Then for my bronzer, you guys, oh my gosh, I forgot how much I love this. I'm wearing it. It's my Bobbi Brown bronzing powder in medium 2. This shade is gorgeous. It goes with my skin tone perfectly. So if you're a light medium skin tone, this will be a perfect bronzer shade for you. You can see it's a warmer tone bronzer. So it's not like a really dark kind of dirtier shade bronzer, if that makes sense. Some bronzers tend to have like a little bit more brown, and those don't look as good on me, and I also don't think that they blend quite as well. So I'm a huge fan of this, the warmer tone bronzers, and this blends so perfectly, and it's so pigmented. I have had this for years, for so long, and I haven't even hit pan on the bottom because you don't need very much at all to create this. I did one swirl, and that went here, here, and down my jawline. You don't need any more than that. So perfect bronzer, huge, huge fan of that. Then, eye primer, you guys. We're going back to my roots here, my makeup artistry roots. This is so dried out, you're going to laugh at me. I need to get a new one. I tried to use this. It worked kind of. It's my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. Can you see how dried out that is? It like doesn't even exist anymore. It's like all dried out all around it. But I did manage to use a little bit. Perfect eye primer. Neutralizes your lid without being white or super like milky. So it kind of is like a skin tone color. It's almost like putting a really dry eye primer foundation on your eyes. I love it. It's super good, and it makes your eyeshadow stay and not crease, and it'll last all day long. And that is one of the staples that I used to have always in my makeup kit when I would go do makeup for weddings and fun stuff like that. Favorite blusher, I'm going in kind of like a weird order here. MAC Pinch O Peach. Perfect pinky corally blush. So good. I'm just wearing it. It's not too pigmented, but it's pigmented enough that you don't have to like make it chalky and swirl it a lot of times, but it just builds very nicely. It lays on the skin perfectly, blends in. It doesn't look cakey on the skin or like you put like a ton of it on. It's just really, really gorgeous and beautiful. Huge fan of this color. MAC Pinch O Peach. My second oldie but goodie would probably be MAC Gingerly. It's more like a bronzer, and so I didn't pick that, but I love that blush as well, and I'm hoping that they still sell both of these, although I'm not 100% sure. Favorite highlighter, you guys. Oh my gosh. This was kind of a tie between two, but I ultimately went with MAC Hush. This is a cream color base. Now, it's not a highlighter. It looks like this, if you can see. It's just really kind of, it's got a little bit of that rose gold tone to it. So it's not super white. It's like, my light is kind of reflecting funny off of it, I think. But that's what it looks like. It's kind of like copper and rose gold put together, and it's beautiful. I also love MAC's Pearl cream color base. These cream color bases were like my life for highlighters. There's also another one, I forget what it's called, that I used to use, those three. And this is kind of for like that medium skin tone. And the Pearl I'd use on lighter skin tones. And then there's a darker one that I used to use on deeper skin tones. But I'm a huge, huge fan of that. I love it so much. Then for eyes, now this is a little bit crazy, but my favorite eye product that's like an oldie but goodie is my Laura Mercier. These are the Caviar Stick eye colors. I love this one. It's in khaki. I have quite a few shades, but this is just like such a good smoky eye base. It's a really beautiful kind of like khaki bronzy green color, and I'm wearing it all over the lid, and then I have eyeshadows on top of it. But I love Laura Mercier. It's one of my favorite brands that I think gets not enough publicity and press, and I feel like it kind of came up and people got really excited about it a few years ago, and since then it's died down a little bit maybe, but I might be wrong on that too. But I love Laura Mercier, and I totally recommend most all of her products. They're really, really good. Then the eyeshadows that are my oldies but goodies are my MAC shadows. First, I have two in this palette. This is my Neutrals palette, Nylon, which is right here. It's what I have highlighting under my brow and in my inner corner, and it's a really shimmery, frosty cream color. And then Woodwinked, you can see how much I love this shadow. It is an absolutely gorgeous, like, goldy bronze right there. If you can see that, that's Woodwinked. Oh, it's so beautiful. And the cool thing about Woodwinked is that it looks different on everyone. If you apply it on anybody, I swear it looks different from person to person to person. It has these little like different colors in it that reflect differently. Like some more gold, some more amber, some more copper, some more brown. It's just the most gorgeous shade. I love it so much. And then in my other Neutrals palette, three of my favorite shades, well really four, these four right here. We have Cork, Saddle, Mulch, and Amber Lights. And I love these shadows to death. Like, I used to use them day after day after day after day for months and months and months, probably for years, really. I use them on my clients, I use them on my friends and my sisters, I use them on myself all the time. So huge fan of those original kind of MAC shadows. Now, I don't know if MAC's come out with a lot of new shadows. If they have, I haven't tried them. I haven't tried new MAC shadows in forever and ever, but I love these. Okay, now for eyeliner, I have two. So my Urban Decay 24/7 liner is maybe my favorite like pencil liner of all time, and it is an oldie but goodie for sure. And I love to use that on my tight line and on my waterline. For liquid liner, I love this. The L'Oreal Infallible Super Slim 12-hour liquid eyeliner. It's so good. I totally forgot about this. I've been using other liquid liners, but it's a felt tip pen, and it gives you the skinniest, most precise line ever. So good. I love it, and I have been using that. I actually used it the last couple days, and I need to go repurchase it now. So definitely an oldie but goodie that I have rediscovered and very excited about. I don't really have a favorite oldie but goodie brow product. Probably my Maybelline Define a Brow is the closest that I have to it in brunette, because I used to use that all the time, but I love this, and I thought I would just share it with you. I've shared it in a couple of my videos, my recent videos, but it is the Maybelline Brow Define and Fill Duo in Deep Brown. And on one end, it has a pencil to define your brows, and then the other end has this sponge tip applicator that, I'm showing you my mascara early, that you've used to fill in your brows. It's a brow powder in the bottom of this cap, and it works amazingly well. It's what I'm wearing right now. I love it so much and would highly recommend checking that out at your local drugstore if you're looking for a good brow product that's not going to break the bank. Okay, now for mascara. My favorite is the Rimmel Sexy Curves. This is the waterproof version. I love this mascara. I always rediscover it like every couple years. It's got this really cool like three ball shaped wand, and it's just really good at separating and lengthening, and you can build it up to volumizing. But the main reason why I love this mascara so much and why it's an oldie but goodie is that it looks really natural. Like, I don't know if you can see my lashes, but I just have 2 coats of this on my lashes, and it's just a very natural looking mascara. It doesn't get clumpy, it doesn't get like weird and flaky. It stays really well, and it's really just natural and beautiful and makes your lashes look long and just like your own lashes but longer, and I love that. Okay, now lip products. These are my last 2 products for oldies but goodies. I couldn't pick just one because they're both so good, and I'm wearing them in conjunction with each other right now. So my first is my MAC Pro Longwear Lip Glass in the shade Full Speed Ahead, and it is this hot pink color, and I don't know if they still sell this, but on top of it, I'm wearing my MAC Dazzle Glass in Funtabulous. I'm obsessed with this combination. I love this Dazzle Glass. This purple Dazzle Glass and all MAC's Dazzle Glasses are so full of glitter. And if you want like a really glittery, amazing lip gloss, Dazzle Glass, so good. And I think they still sell it, but I'm not 100% sure. So those are all my oldie but goodies. I will have them linked below. If they still sell them, I'll put the link to the product. Make sure to go check out Kirsten's video and her channel and subscribe to her and show her some love. And that's it for this video, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. Give it a big thumbs up if you like it and you want to see more of these types of videos, maybe like favorite products, different things like that. Have an amazing day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!